I was 28, exhausted after a late shift, running on fumes and stale adrenaline. The rain had been coming down in sheets for hours, turning every street into a river. Wendy's was the only place still open on my route home, its neon sign flickering like it was struggling against the storm. I sat in the drive-thru lane for a second, then eventually decided to park and go inside. Maybe I just wanted warmth, or didn't want to go home to an empty apartment. The moment I stepped in, the smell of fries and coffee wrapped around me like a blanket. A small crowd sat hunched over their meals, trying to ignore the storm raging outside. I noticed a young girl wearing a Wendy's shirt, mopping near the soda machine. I could tell from her tired face that she was working late-night shifts. She looked up at me as I walked in and said,
"Hey, welcome to Wendy's. Sorry about the mess. The storm is making the floors a nightmare."
I chuckled, rubbing the rain out of my hair. "No worries, I'm a walking puddle myself." She laughed, light, quick, and for a second, the whole place felt warm, alive. I ordered a burger and coffee, took my seat, and let the warmth seep back into my bones. She said her name was Megan and kept chatting casually while continuing her work. I remember thinking she shouldn't be working this late. Minutes later, the delivery truck rolled in. I heard it before I saw it, the loud hydraulic hiss as it backed up to the side entrance. A man in a rain-soaked jacket came through the back, shouting over the storm. "Delivery, need someone to sign."
I got it. Just give me a sec.
I watched Megan jog toward the kitchen. She was smiling. The driver kept the truck running as he unloaded a dolly stacked with crates. He was rushing, too fast, too careless, trying to beat the storm. One of the Wendy's employees yelled something at him, but he barely noticed. I didn't know then that the slick trail of rainwater he dragged in would be the reason everything changed. As Megan helped guide the dolly through the kitchen doorway, she stepped into the puddle. I watched her shoe skid, just a little at first, then completely. Her legs flew out from under her. The crate tipped. "Hey!" I shouted, instinctively rising from my seat. Time slowed. Not in a dramatic movie way, but in a sickening, drawn-out dread, as the heavy crate slammed into the fryer's hose. A sharp snap echoed through the kitchen. Then came the hiss. The hose whipped loose. Scalding oil sprayed across the floor in a violent burst, hitting the walls, the floor, and the paper bags stacked beside the fryers. "Megan!" I screamed. I jumped over the chairs and ran toward the